Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at another P-90. I have spent a long time trying to perfect the P-90 because there were some things that I was not happy with. And then my different username came along and he got onto his Twitch stream and he was making a P-90 and he was asking for help trying to design a magazine for his P-90. And he wanted to do his at 5 studs wide originally, and then he switched to 6 studs wide, which turns out is the more accurate of the two, but that's besides the point. In that process, I ended up making this proof of concept for him, trying to kind of prove that in a 5 stud wide space, you can put the bullet that he was trying to use. And once I made that, I kind of realized I already have the potential from my own new magazine that actually does what I need it to now. I might as well just make a whole brand new P-90 magazine. And that's inevitably what I ended up doing. So this is kind of some proof of concepts before I made any major changes to the overall P-90. So this is coming off of the Rainbow Six Siege P-90 and the P-90 that GGO Alternative Lynn used, the pink one, the Peachon. So in that video, I wanted a translucent magazine, and this is actually what I ended up settling on. But as you can see, it's got all these studs on the side, and I really didn't like that. So with this new proof of concept, this is actually what I ended up with. It's a lot more smooth and clean looking, and you can actually see the rounds on the inside. Because there are rounds on the inside of this magazine, but you can't see them, whereas you can actually see these. So this is the trans clear color. This is the trans neon orange color. The reason I did that is because I love the trans neon orange color. It looks really, really cool. I love it. Especially with a dark blue P-90, it gives you that Nexo Night theme. Was it Nexo Night? I think Nexo Night is it. Where it's just like this futuristic color, but a regal color behind it, kind of. I really liked it. But you can see that there's not a whole lot of changes to the actual P-90 itself. So this is still using the P-90 receiver from the Rainbow Six Siege and Peachon one. And same thing with everything else in the back. But that needed to be changed because there was, I got a whole bunch of comments about how this angle here is actually wrong and they needed to fix it. So inevitably we did end up actually fixing that. So this is a more zoomed in version of the actual magazine itself. So you can see that there is bullets on top, which do look really good. You can see them through the side, which is really nice. This overall design just looks a lot better and more clean as opposed to something else that I've been trying to kind of accomplish. So this is just a render that I did. This is actually what we'll be looking at, but I did also do a red version because I thought it would be cool. So you have a dark red base with a lighter red kind of, I don't really know what you want to call this, but it's here. And then a trans red magazine, which looks really ridiculously good, if I do say so myself. But then you also have the trans clear magazine over here, which also looks really good. So if we go to actual size, you can see here that you can see all of the rounds sitting inside of the magazine itself, and it looks really good. Something really neat about this magazine here is that this magazine actually does have 50 rounds on the inside of it, which is really nice. It's really neat to be able to actually fit how many rounds you're supposed to in here, and still retain some of the detail. So I do want to let the cat out of the bag. There is one detail on the entirety of this magazine that is illegal and would not actually work in real life, and it is how I did the top to get this entirely clear so that it looks really good. This is actually using doors that you would find on like a fire truck model that are in trans clear, and I'm pretty sure they don't make these in trans clear, so that's another illegal thing. And they're just kind of sitting here, just on top. They're not really held in place by anything or anything like that. They're literally just sitting here. So again, that's one illegal portion of this entire build. Other than that, this would be entirely legal to build in terms of magazine, because it's all these standard little window pieces, which I know come in trans-clear because I've had quite a few of them in trans-clear. Just back it. And yeah, that's practically it, really. So in terms of like main changes from Lin's P-Chan and the Rainbow Six Siege model, in terms of body style, really nothing. So again, 5-stud wide here, 6 on top. Magazine release pretty basic. All of this is still relatively the same. This right here is what I did actually change. So I did come through and I did change the slope on the back of this to the more accurate slope per the couple people who actually told me to get that slope fixed. So that has been done. And it does look a lot better now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've already talked about the P-90 in depth quite a bit. This is just that updated magazine version where I'm now like entirely happy with how the magazine looks. But seriously, I'm really happy with how the magazine looks, and a lot happier with the overall model now because of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video. If you guys want to see stuff from me and a whole bunch of other really talented builders, don't be afraid to check out my different usernames Discord. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.